Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about a new car for your future. You may heard about climate change, greenhouse gases, and so on. The main problem of climate change is the use of fossil fuel, and our cars run on these too. Global car company had the same problem. So they developed electric and hydrogen cars. We will compare both types of cars and define which one is better. We will also find out obstacles for generalizing new cars and how to solve it. First, we will tell the difference between electric cars and hydrogen cars. Second, we will see current situation for infrastructure of them. Third, we will compare the pros and cons of these cars. Lastly, we will find out way to improve cons of these cars. First, we would like to simply compare the structure of hydrogen cars and electric cars. Hydrogen cars consist of fuel cell stack, hydrogen tank, and electric motor. The fuel cell stack generates electricity by combining hydrogen from the tank with oxygen from the air, which powers the electric motor. On the other hand, electric cars are much simpler in structure relying on battery pack and electric motor. The battery stores electricity, which directly powers the motor to move the car. Based on this structure, we will compare the character of electric and hydrogen cars. First, let's compare driving range. We found out that hydrogen cars go about 400 to 600 miles, when electric cars go 150 to 375 miles. Second, energy efficiency. Hydrogen cars need to convert energy to electric, so they face complex steps, but electric cars have up to 18% of efficiency. Third, infrastructure. Electricity chargers are already all over the country, but hydrogen chargers are not enough. Last, charging time. Hydrogen cars take only 5 to 10 minutes, just like gasoline, but electric cars take about 4 to 8 hours. In short, both are eco-friendly options. Hydrogen cars are better at driving range and charging hours. Electric cars are better at efficiency and infrastructure. From now on, Dong-Young will proceed the presentation.
Next, I will compare the current state of electric and hydrogen cars as of 2024, which is the second key topic that I will present. Currently, both electric and hydrogen cars are get attention as eco-friendly transportation in the future, but infrastructure, sales volume of cars, global market of the world are different. So let's take a look one by one. First of all, let's look at the current state of infrastructure in electric car charging station. Electric car charging station infrastructure is rapidly expanding of 2024, with numerous worldwide charging stations are being built. S&E research predicts that global electric charging market will be grow more than 30% each year in 2013. As of 2024, In Korea, electric car charging market stations were installed more than 380,000 units in 2024. On the other hand, hydrogen car charging stations are still limited in 2024. In the end of 2023, the major countries such as Japan, Germany, and USA are only about 100 hydrogen cars charging stations are installed. As of 2024, in Korea, there were 321 hydrogen car charging stations are built. It's about increase 54 units more than last year, but it was insufficient compared to registered hydrogen car in Korea. Next, let's look about sales volumes of car. With rapid technology advances, the electric car market is growing rapidly as of 2024, especially Europe, China, and USA. During the 8 months of 2024, the total number of electric cars registered in countries around the world was about 10 million units, which is about 20% up annually. The Korean market is similar to this. The sales volume of hydrogen cars are relatively small compared to electric cars. Total sales of hydrogen cars registered in countries around the world during the 4 months of 2024 were about 2,400 cars, down from 3,800 cars in last year. If you look at the major companies, in case of Hyundai Motor in Korea, almost 700 Nexo and LXT were sold with a decrease of about 66% than last year. Finally, let's compare the market state of the world. Unlike the steadily growing electric cars market, in Korea, the sales of Hyundai Motors Nexo also decreased by about 42% with a market share of 31%. On the other hand, China ranked first with a hydrogen car market with a market share of 44%. This decrease in Korea is also related to government policy. The Korean Ministry of Environment said it would be expand the supply to commercial car rather than passenger cars, indicating that it will be difficult to expand the hydrogen car market, which lacks infrastructure economic advantages rather than electric cars. Now, next presenter will explain the disadvantages of electric and hydrogen cars.
I'm going to talk about the disadvantages of electric cars and hydrogen cars. Electric cars and hydrogen cars are prime example of economic transportation, but both have their own drawbacks that need improvement. By comparing the disadvantages of these two types of cars, I'm going to explore the possibility that the technological advancement of electric cars could become a long-term solution. According to the Wolf and Smear's 2023 years, electric cars are often criticized for their short driving range and long charging time. In contrast, hydrogen cars offer quick refueling, but face challenges such as the high cost of building and maintaining hydrogen refueling cost. For example, the number of hydrogen station is very limited. Hydrogen with only 22 stations in France and 14 in Germany. Next, I will examine the economic feasibility and sustainability of hydrogen cars and electric cars. Hydrogen cars face challenges such as high cost associated with hydrogen storage and transportation, which reduce their economic viability. Additionally, the hydrogen production process often requires significant energy consumption, posing further limitation. In contrast, electric cars have strong potential for their sustainable operation, as they can integrate renewable energy source in their charging system. Finally, let's compare the maintenance cost and economic efficiency of electric cars and hydrogen cars. Electric cars are cost-effective due to their simple structure and advancement in battery technology, which result in lower maintenance cost. In contrast, hydrogen cars have relatively lower economic efficiency because of their complex fuel cell system and high refueling cost. For example, electric cars have lower owner maintenance cost compared to internal combustion engine cars, while hydrogen cars face higher expense from refueling station usage and part replacement. In conclusion, while both electric cars and hydrogen cars face different challenges, but electric cars seem to be a more promising alternative due to their cost effectiveness and accessibility. If charging times are reduced and economic battery efficiency improved, the potential of electric cars is likely to accelerate globally. The next presenter will explore solutions to address the drawbacks of electric cars.
Let me talk about the solutions for the shortcomings Ga-young mentioned and conclusion of our presentation. Technological innovations like solid-state batteries and battery swapping technology suggest the direction for the future of electric cars and giving ideal solution for the drawbacks previously mentioned. One of the main challenges that electric cars face is the long charging time. Existing lithium-ion batteries take several hours to fully charge, which can be inconvenient for the users. However, by using solid-state batteries and battery swapping technologies, it just takes a few minutes to fully charge, so that people can conveniently enjoy the electric car's experience. According to Kim, solid-state battery takes just 3 minutes to fully charge, and battery swapping technology just need 2 minutes for replacing the discharged batteries into the new fully charged batteries. Let's look at another concern regarding the driving range and safety issue of electric cars. In addition to the issue of the long charging time, electric cars also face concerns about driving range. Solid-state batteries offer higher energy densities, allowing for more energy storage in a smaller space. This results in a longer driving range per charge. Furthermore, electric cars also face stability concerns regarding stability, especially in the fire risk by overheating. Solid-state batteries, however, use solid electrolytes, which are less prone to such risk. So thanks to these properties, the increased stability of these batteries makes them a safer alternative so that people can adopt electric cars much trustingly. Therefore, it is imperative that we should prioritize and intensify our investment and research in electric cars to secure a leadership position in the future sustainable mobility. To summarize the key points of our presentation, as the demand for the eco-friendly cars rises, there are two types highlighted: electric cars and hydrogen cars. Both have their pros and cons, but electric cars are concluded to be a more realistic alternative to the traditional engine-powered cars due to their competitive edge. While both options have their shortcomings, electric cars are far easier to address and improve upon. In conclusion, it is more important and effective that we should focus on the intensive development of electric cars. Considering their cost and future value, electric cars are the ideal type of eco-friendly car. Therefore, we should prioritize electric cars over hydrogen cars. Hesitating between the both options only slow down the pace of the development and weaken Korea's industrial competitiveness. Now is the time for concentration on electric car. Thank you for listening to our presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. If there are no questions, I wrap up my presentation. Thank you very much for your listening.